Yo, what's going on, man? Free game all day, man. Like, subscribe my channel, man. You know what it is, man. Hit that like button, man. Hit that subscribe button. You know what I'm saying? Let's go and tackle this shit, man. You know what I'm saying? Let's get these views up, man. Let's get these subscribers up. You know, let's go and get better, man. Shit, the month almost over with, man. We ain't hit 500. I mean, we hit 400. It was like 2 weeks. You know, so let's go and move on, though. All right. So I know this is something that's been on a lot of a lot of your minds. And I see this question asked often, you know, why the narc moved on so fast, or, you know, how they could be so happy with somebody else. Okay. So normally, in certain situations, I mean, it's a lot of free will out in the world. So a lot of stuff happens. So you can't control somebody else's actions. You know what I'm saying? Sometimes there is some genuine connections that do meet. Some people, I have heard stories where people, they might have sex on the first date or the first time they meet and they be together in a long relationship, or they just actually move in with each other. It always be some crazy like that. I've heard stories like that. What's the percentage of the success of that? Not that they might deal with each other for a long period of time, but that don't mean they're gonna be together forever. You know what I'm saying? Until somebody die or get married or whatever. So the chances of something like this happening is very rare. With narcs, there's a 0% chance that is any type of serious success in this. Narcs, when they break up, when it's a breakup, if you tired of them, or whatever, how the shit play out, they tend to jump right into something else. More than likely, it's somebody already been grooming, and somebody who they already been communicating with. And what happens is they force that connection because they want to make sure they got something on the side. They want to make sure they got a safety net to go to. Do this mean they really like this person? Do this mean that they love this person? The only thing they see in that person is the potential of new supply. So they kind of force they self on that person, force the connection, force the relationship just to move forward. And and to make you jealous. You know what I'm saying? To make you feel like you missed out on the best thing in your life. Somebody else validating them, and they making them, hey, look, like, this is what you could have had, or this person recognized me for who I was. You know what I'm saying? It didn't take me long to move on, to find somebody else. Forget you. You don't know what you had, what you're dealing with. That's the mentality of an art. They always gonna act like somebody wants them. Wanting them is so important to them. They just always gotta listen. I heard a story not too long ago, and it was two people, that was involved with each other, and it's a lot of stories like this. They was involved in each other. They separated, and one of the people in that situation went and they moved in with somebody else, or start dealing with someone else. Not long after that, now they ready to get out. Now they ready to come back home. It's shit like that happens with the narc all the time. You know what I'm saying? And if they are looking for true validation, that's what they're going to do. They're going to do whatever it takes to make you feel like you missed out. But what the problem is with the narc is that they don't have no substance about themselves. That's all they're built off of, about somebody wanting them. And you have to be careful when you meet certain people who they say, like, hey, look, I just got out of something. And half of the time, they really ain't going to even tell you that. They probably going to lie and act like, they single, or act like they've been single. They might tell you about a relationship, and they might have just literally got out of that relationship like 2 weeks ago. And, they trying to move fast, but they acting like it's been over with for months, and they heal. Some people pretend like that. You know what I'm saying? You got to watch out for them too. But overall, they're going to try to act like, they so happy, and they finally met somebody who appreciate them and just whatever it takes to make you jealous. That's just what they're gonna do. So, is there any threat? Is there a reason for you to feel like you have messed up or you have missed out? Not at all. Like, what they're showing you is that they don't have no kind of substance about themselves. They can't be alone. They don't have a peace of mind in their head. They gotta always be with somebody. They gotta feel wanted. They gotta be dealing with somebody. They can't sit back, because see, this is what the problem is. If they sit back and they reflect and they think about the stuff they done, to you or people or previous people, and it bothers them, it hurts them because it makes them realize how horrible of a person they are. So it's hard for them to do that. That's why they gotta have somebody, to come in and validate them, to come in and make them feel whole, make them feel better about themselves. That's the whole purpose of that. And at the end of the day, that's just, it's just a sad situation. You know what I'm saying? Because they have to do all of this to make themselves feel better. It's sad but true. You know what I'm saying? They gotta have somebody patting them on the back, tell them how wonderful they are. Because they're scared to just be by themselves, be alone, and just, be to their own thoughts. They can't handle that. You know what I'm saying? Like, and that's the ultimate sign. One of the ultimate signs of knowing what kind of person you're dealing with. It doesn't take all of that. You shouldn't have to subject yourself to something like that. You should be able to move forward, be happy, live, a peaceful life. That's why it's so important to take time out for yourself and build up yourself. I can have more respect for a person who does that versus time we break up or you jump right to somebody else. Like, how shallow that is. You know what I'm saying? There's nothing wrong with dealing with somebody. If you're just dealing with somebody, y'all just fucking around, that's okay. But to jump into a full-fledged relationship, nah, man, something ain't right about that. And they gonna try to make you jealous. And so it's all about, they hoping that a flying monkey can come back and tell you about how they seen you if you ask about them. Like, they hoping all of that. That's what they want you to do. They want that person to do that, to make you jealous as hell. But you are better than that, period. And at the end of the day, you will meet somebody that's more solid, that have more substance, who's genuine, and want to deal with you for you. Their whole life is revolved around trying to get new supply. That's what their life is built off of. You know what I'm saying? Like, your supply should be you. You know what I'm saying? You should be giving yourself your own supply. You should be able to, get a high off the things that you do for yourself. You know what I'm saying? You don't need nobody to pat you on the back or somebody to tell you how wonderful you are and how good of a person you are. You don't need that. You're beyond that. So at the end of the day, they don't have no type of substance, no type of solidness about themselves. They just jump from person to person to person, long as somebody giving them attention. But that's what it is, man. It's my free game on that. Remember, man, if you're dealing with a narc and y'all done broke up and they jump in with somebody else, don't pay that shit no attention at all. Like, all that is a show, a shit show, and a big act. That's all. And 9 times out of 10, it's to make you jealous because all they thrive off of if somebody want them. That's it. Ignore them. All right, man. That's it, man. That's my free game for the day, man. Y'all be easy, man.